Feng Shui's ancient symbols, often seen as harbingers of peace, also harbor chilling revelations about the spaces we inhabit. Unveil the hidden dimensions where mystical energies play a silent, powerful game. A game where every choice and placement speaks in whispers of fortune, or the haunting echoes of misfortune. In the delicate dance of Qi, the life force that animates every corner of our existence, there lies a profound narrative that goes beyond mere decoration, extending its reach into the very soul of energy manipulation. Feng Shui, the artful interplay of the elements and the physical world, offers not only a path to aesthetic delight, but also a portal to a realm shrouded in enigma. Here, the light of harmony casts long, obscure shadows, revealing the perplexing dichotomy of our spaces, starkly juxtaposed against the light. As we gently tread into this introspective twilight zone of Feng Shui, emotions stir and perceptions shift. We ready ourselves to explore a landscape speckled with tantalizing clues and emblazoned with signs that whisper to our deepest subconscious. Ponder the resonant silence in an empty room, the unsettling glare from a misplaced mirror, or the ominous energy of a sharp corner pointing like an arrow at the heart of your home. It is within this shadowed chamber of insight that we will navigate the lesser-known yet equally influential facets of this timeless craft. Through an exploration as intriguing as it is necessary, we shall uncover the 12 dark insights of Feng Shui, each a revelation in its own right, challenging the serenity we've come to associate with this sacred art and perhaps the very balance we strive to maintain in the sanctuaries of our lives. Dark Insight. Number 1. The Poison Arrow. Beware the stealthy assailant in the artful play of Feng Shui, known none other than as the Poison Arrow. These are the harbingers of Sha Qi, cast forth by the pointed edges and corners that slice through the serene flow of Qi with the precision of an archer's bow. Like unseen blades, they cut into the soft fabric of our tranquil existence, channeling a stream of malevolent energy towards those who remain oblivious to their silent siege. Within their reach, the space that was once a refuge mutates into a battleground, breeding grounds for clashes and calamitous events. Conflict seems magnetically drawn to these zones, and those dwelling within the reach of these arrows may find their lives tinged with an inexplicable series of misfortunes, as if some unseen spectre had taken residence among them, weaving a tapestry of discord and woe. Dark Insight Number 2. The Cluttered Chaos. In the shadows of the material world lies the chaos, often overlooked yet potent in its presence, the cluttered chaos. It is the detritus of daily life, the accumulation of the unsorted and unused that barricades the once clear pathways of vital energy. In this quagmire of belongings, Qi becomes ensnared like a bird caught in a net, immobilized and gradually weakened. This stagnant vortex traps not only the breath of the space but also the minds of those who inhabit it. With the disrupted flow comes a chorus of unrest, an unsettling cacophony that echoes into the very sanctuary of the mind. The lattice of clutter becomes a breeding ground for obstacles, each item a stone in an ever-growing wall that impedes progress. The psyche, thus entangled, mirrors the disarray, birthing a disquiet that seeps into the daily rhythm of life, a haunting refrain that speaks of dreams deferred and a life fragmented by the relentless accumulation of the unnecessary. Dark Insight Number 3. The dying energy of neglected spaces. There murmurs a dirge in the stillness of abandonment, a subtle lament of Qi known as Si Qi, the dying energy. It is the sorrowful susurration of life force ebbing away in spaces shrouded in dust and draped in the cobwebs of neglect. Forsaken corners, unloved and unattended, become receptacles for the dispirited Qi that leaches vibrancy and enthusiasm from their surroundings. Like the cold grip of a ghostly hand, Si Qi envelops its environs, sapping the exuberance and distilling color from the palette of existence. Residents unknowingly find themselves swathed in an invisible shroud, their zest for life slowly siphoned away as Siqi casts its pallid glow. It ushers in an era of energetic autumn within the home, where the bright leaves of ambition fall and wither, and the once vibrant space is left to contend with the insidious creep of decay, whispering tales of a melancholic demise of the spirit's fervor. Dark insight. Number 4. The stagnation at dead ends. Imagine the life force energy, a vibrant stream of chi as it meanders through the landscape, seeking passage into our homes to bestow vitality and prosperity. Now behold the cul-de-sac, that peculiar architectural terminus where roads conclude in a melancholic loop, a lasso ensnaring the spirited chi. Here the stagnation at dead ends manifests, a silent sentinel that guards against the flow of affluence and progress. Houses nestled in these bends become unwitting tombs for energy that once flowed freely. The inhabitants, unaware, may feel the grip of invisible chains, their lives mimicking the very structure of their streets. Ambitions may falter, enthusiasm may dwindle, and a pervading sense of inertia can seep into the marrow of existence. One's journey in life echoes the cul-de-sac, looping, retracing and struggling to find an outlet, as if destiny itself conspires to mirror this impasse. Dark insight. Number 5. The unseen dangers of geopathic stress. Beneath our feet, the earth churns with life's rhythm, its heartbeat a complex matrix of electromagnetic vibrations that pulse and thrum through the soil. Yet there exists an anomaly within this harmonious cadence, geopathic stress, the earth's discordant energy that rises like a serpent from its core. Disturbed by subterranean streams, mineral compositions and tectonic faults, these geopathic whispers are subtle yet insidious, capable of distorting the sanctity of slumber and the peace of our bodies. Victims of this unseen distress may suffer from ailments unseen, a mysterious malaise birthed from the very ground upon which they rest. Like a relentless gale eroding the cliff face, geopathic stress can corrode the foundations of health, chipping away at the robustness of body and mind. Individuals may find themselves enchained by an enigmatic lassitude, their vitality ebbing away as the earth's own troubled whisper transmutes into a roar within the recesses of their well-being. Dark insight number 6, the imbalance of misaligned doors. In the realm where energies intersect and fate hangs in delicate balance, the architectural symmetry of our entrances holds a key of profound consequence. Within this ballet of openings and closings, misaligned doors become not mere inconveniences, but malignant vortexes, siphoning the auspicious chi that seeks to infuse our homes with harmony and peace. With each door askew, a breach in the energetic bulwark is formed, a gaping maw through which the life-affirming essence is drained, leaving in its wake an etheric void that breeds disquiet and unease. This alignment blunder thrusts its dissonant notes into the symphony of our lives, orchestrating a chaotic ensemble of restlessness and tension within the abode that was meant to cradle serenity. The sanctuary we seek is instead splintered. The doors, our portals of passage, become unwitting conduits of chaos, disturbing the very soul of our dwelling with their askew alignment, whispering tales of harmony lost and tranquility betrayed. Dark insight. Number 7. The consuming flames of excess fire. In this realm of flickering shadows and ferocious glow, the overbearing might of the fire element rears its head, a dragon awakened from slumber. Its breath, a seething pyre of excess, engulfs the quietude of spaces, transmuting serenity into a furnace of contention. Homes shrouded excessively in fiery hues or adorned with an overdose of triangular forms invite the dragon's wrath, and like a fierce tempest, it lashes out, unsettling the air with sparks of fury. This surge of aggressive vitality scorches the ties that bind, singeing the threads of kinship until they snap, sparking outbursts and inflaming hearts with the heat of battle. tempers flare with the unchecked ferocity of a blaze that knows no bounds, consuming patience and understanding in the inferno of unrest. This overzealous flame, once a beacon of inspiration, now burns a trail through the landscape of intimacy, leaving in its wake an ash-strewn path of alienation and strife. Dark insight. Number 8. The water element's emotional drown. Like the mysterious depths of the ocean, the element of water holds a reflective mirror to our deepest emotional reserves. Yet this siren's call can crescendo into a deafening roar when its presence overwhelms the sanctuary of our abodes. Cascading through spaces with unruly abandon, improperly placed water features become wellsprings of emotional turmoil. The ceaseless babble of a misaligned stream, the mercurial facade of an oversized mirror, both echo a restless tide that laps endlessly at the shores of consciousness. It magnifies and multiplies each sentiment, drowning the soul in the depths of its own inner ocean, an emotional deluge that leaves no room for the breath of clarity or calm. The floodgates, once open, are arduous to close, and thus one finds oneself submerged, gasping in the torrents of reflection that cascade without respite, sapping the strength and conviction that once buoyed their essence afloat. Udam. Dark insight. Number 9. The suffocating embrace of excessive earth. It is to the earth that we turn for nurture and support, yet in the dominion of Feng Shui, an overindulgence of this element takes root with a heaviness that belies its motherly nature. Burgeoning within spaces swathed in an excess of earthen materials, be it ceramic, stone, or the dense, muted shades of soil and sand, the element congeals into a formidable force, anchoring the dwellers in a dense cocoon of stagnation. The walls, thick with the weight of unyielding terrain, press inward, stifling the breath of innovation and the wings of change. This once stable bedrock warps into a mire that clutches at the feet, a stagnancy that transforms a hearth into a mausoleum of contentment. The arms of the earth element, now laden with gravity's immense pull, entomb the desire for progress and the thrill of metamorphosis. In the excess of Earth's clutch lies interred the effervescent spark of ambition, the warmth of movement, all fossilized into the stony tableau of a life untouched by the hands of time, preserved in eternal stillness. Dark insight. Number 10. The desolate void of empty spaces. Within the vast, unadorned expanses that stretch out like deserts in our homes, the energy ebbs, leaving a vacuum not just of matter, but of spirit. The desolate void of empty spaces is a silent emptier of joy and communion, a subtle predator that feasts on warmth and human connection. Unseen, unheard, it creeps across the echoing floors and bare walls, whispering tales of loneliness that resonate with the austerity of its domain. In the realm of such boundless void, a person may feel their very essence diminished, dwarfed by the sheer scale of nothingness that engulfs them. This gaping maw of space yawns wide, its appetite insatiable, swallowing the echoes of laughter and the remnants of presence. The eerie calm that pervades the void belies a tempest of yearning, the heart's quiet plea for closeness and belonging that fades unheard into the expanse. It is a realm where the notion of home is but a wistful sigh against the indifference of distance, where connection becomes a distant star, visible yet light years from touch. Dark insight. Number 11. The overbearing weight of low ceilings. In spaces suffocated by the oppressive clutch of low ceilings, the breath of creativity and the flight of imaginative thought encounter an invisible barrier. The overbearing weight of low ceilings presses down like the heavy hand of fate, constricting dreams and aspirations within walls that seem to close in with each passing moment. In this claustrophobic embrace, personal expanses are truncated, the vertical journey of ideas aborted before they can soar. These ceilings hang like unforgiving storm clouds, ready to unleash a deluge that drowns the inner fires of inspiration and blunts the spikes of ingenuity. The weight is as psychological as it is physical, a relentless foreboding presence that imposes a barrier to the higher realms of consciousness and possibility. Under such a press, the soul's wings grow weary, worn from the struggle against the compression of their potential. Vision narrows, compelled downward by the pressing mass above, and the denizens of these spaces stoop beneath the tyranny of condensed ambition, grappling with a sense of entrapment that chains the spirit to the earth. Dark insight. Number 12, the mirror's trap. Behold the mirror, a reflective pool of glass that in its overuse becomes a prism for magnifying and distorting the unseen energies of the psyche. The mirror's trap is a duplicity, a surface that reveals and yet ensnares, a spectral double that haunts more than it illuminates. Carelessly positioned, particularly facing the bed, the mirror becomes a nocturnal amplifier, a silent whisperer that echoes every fretful thought and looped spiral of disquiet. It traps and refracts the spectral dance of stress, transforming the sanctuary of sleep into an arena for restless spirits to enact their turmoil. The mirror's gaze, unwavering and omniscient, watches over the sleeper, multiplying their visage into infinity, a hall of echoes where each image is laden with the weight of worry and the vibration of anxiety. And there in the gloom, the troubled soul confronts a pantheon of its own haunted reflections, angled into perpetuity, capturing the sleeper in an infinite regress of sleeplessness and unrest. The restless mind and beating heart are held captive in the mirror's domain, their resonance amplified until the murmur of unease becomes a cacophony that shatters the calm of night. In the dance of light and shadow that Feng Shui so poetically orchestrates, our journey has moved through a spectrum of subtle energies that shape our lives in unseen ways. We've seen how a cluttered room can leave less space for clarity of thought, and indeed, less space for that new coffee table you've been eyeing. Yet within each insight lies the seed for transformation, a chance to turn sharp corners into soft curves and stagnant waters into flowing streams of vitality. Remember, the path to a balanced life seldom runs in a straight line. Much like the determined Chi after encountering the infamous poison arrow, it zigs, it zags, it sometimes takes a coffee break, but with newfound knowledge we can reorient our sails and navigate through the currents of energy that bind our world together. Now, with the mysteries of Feng Shui whispered through our shared journey, I beckon you to subscribe to Sage Snippets. Herein lies a sanctuary for earnest seekers of truth and harmony. Join our vibrant community that not only aligns the furniture for optimal energy flow, but also aligns hearts and minds in kinship and conversation. Engage with us in the comments below. Which of these dark insights has shone a light on your path? Perhaps you've discovered a poison arrow of your own, or maybe you've found an area in your home that's so cluttered even your dust bunnies are pleading for a reprieve. Share your experiences, your laughter, and your ponderings. Together on this channel, we are not just rearranging the cushions on the sofa of life, but we're seeking to understand the room itself. Here's to finding balance, joy, and perhaps a little corner where the Wi-Fi signal of wisdom is strongest. Subscribe, join in, and embrace the lively exchange as we all learn, laugh, and grow, one snippet at a time.